Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved Scorched Earth. The last episode didn't go completely to plan, but we did tame the dire wolf, and so in this episode we're going to look at doing some building and create ourselves a bit more of a base here. But first, just going to finish taming this raptor that's almost done and collect this beam of light thing over here. I'm not sure what they're called. Supply crate, I think, is it? Let's have a look anyway. It's green, so I'm pretty sure that's level 20. So we should be able to access it, but it's dropped conveniently close to us. Let's have a look. Yeah, I can access it. Parasaur saddle blueprint. We already have that. Generate Scorched Earth portal. Minimum survival level requirement 80. Let's not do that then. Okay, there we go. So the raptor's tamed. Imaginative name as always. I just need to wait for that follow thing to kick in. And oh, this is the dire wolf, by the way, that we tamed in the last episode. I know that there was a bit of a technical issue, so we didn't get to look that much at it. You can ride it without a saddle, so it's great, straight off the bat, no problem. Can I... Whoa, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Right, let's get him back to the base, which I think is up this way, but I'll get back to you when I find it, because I did kind of take a bit of a wander. Hopefully I can find it again. Okay, so back at base camp, I've got a level up to do. I'm not quite sure what to go for. I might increase my fortitude a bit more for some more heat resistance, because we are in the Scorched Earth area. So yeah, that'll help. Looks like I've got a male and a female raptor now. So that's having some kind of effect. I'm not sure what, but I will look into that later on. So yeah, you can see these are the dinosaurs I've tamed in between times. I've now got two raptors. We've got the wolf, obviously, that we tamed. We've got Molly still, and we've got these two ankylos, which I train more just to kind of hang around here to be kind of guardians. They've got a nice area of effect attack is the word I'm trying to say, and I feel like if anyone attacks the base or attacks the dinosaurs here, they could help with protecting him. And we tamed a new gizmo as well. That pretty much brings you up to date with what's gone on. I'm going to drink some water. I've been gathering lots of resources. We've got loads of wood and thatch and things like that, fibre. So I think we're going to look at building in this episode a new house, and I think this is a nice area for it. I think we'll kind of build it in this clearing area here. We've got the engrams for it, so I think it's the, what am I looking at? What's it called? Adobe. That I need to unlock these. I mean, I've got 94 engram points, so that's not going to be a problem. So I'll start unlocking these. Fence foundation, railing. There's loads of different things we can use here. So we'll start unlocking stuff. Where's the base? I want the foundation. Is it here? I'll get the stuff we need unlocked, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so I think I've learned the engrams that I need to learn now. What do we need to make them? That's the question. So we'll start with foundations. Clay. I unlocked the clay. I've got enough wood. I've got loads of fibre. So clay is the thing I'm going to need. So you can make clay, I believe, in the pestle and mortar. Sand. Okay, I've got sand and cactus sap. Do I have any cactus sap? I don't have a lot of cactus sap, so I might need to go and quickly farm some cactus sap. But I believe I've got a fair bit of sand. Not loads, but... Oh, that's encumbered me. That's unfortunate. Put that back. Still encumbered. What can I drop off? Okay, how much clay did it say I needed for a foundation? 80 clay. That's a lot. 40 clay for a pillar. 40 for a wall. 60 for a ceiling. So I'm going to need to make a lot of this stuff. Okay, well, if I drop the sand into here for now, I'll go and get some cactus sap and then see how easy it is to craft this stuff up. I'm not sure if maybe you get more if you get a decent yield per per cactus sap. You might get more than 1 per cactus sap or something, hopefully, because that's going to be a lot of stuff to farm otherwise. No, I think the hatchet gets me more cactus sap than... Sorry, the hatchet gets me more cactus sap than the pick. Yeah, that's right. So, right, I'm not going to farm loads yet. I just want to kind of... So I've picked up a few. How many have I got? I've got 23. So that didn't take long at all. I'm going to see what I can actually make out of that. If it's going to take a long time, I'm going to have to go off and do some serious farming and then come back to you. Cactus sap in there. 46. Okay, so it does actually say on there. So it's going to use 2 sand and 1 cactus sap. Although it is actually using 1 sand. Okay, that's actually not that bad to... that's not that bad. We can do that. Right, I'm going to come back when we've got a load of clay, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, welcome back. I've collected a crazy amount of sand and cactus sap and crafted all this clay. I'm not exactly sure how much I've got, but I've got all that there, and how much have I got here? Almost a whole chest full there, so that should be enough at least to get going with it. And I can collect a little bit more if I need to. You see, quite a bit of time's passed and I've done some other things in the game, but we'll get straight on with the building here. I built this, this here is going to be the front of the building, like a porch, and I put like the smithy stuff that I ended up building, that I needed to build, out the front. So the idea is that past this point will be Adobe foundations, but I used wooden ones here because 1, I thought a wooden porch would look cool, and 2, it's a lot less work than crafting the Adobe bases, as they are very resource expensive. So I'll crack on with making some of these bases now. I'm going to need some of these in my inventory to start with. I'm going to need to make 10 bases, and it uses 80 clay per base and a load of wood as well. So I'll put all this stuff in my inventory. I'm going to need thatch too. Can I reach it? Oh, thank God I can. Yeah, okay. I'm going to need thatch and some fibre. Right, so I've got my 10 foundations crafted. I really don't think I'm going to be able to carry them all at the same time. Or actually I am. Yeah, that's going to work out okay. So if I put those into one of those positions, I'll come over here, and what I want to do is put the foundation down behind here. Okay, that works. So this should give us a nice kind of floor area for a downstairs. That's right, this is going to be 2 stories, albeit probably not in this episode because that's going to require a lot more resource gathering. So that's our base down now. So that's going to give us our downstairs area. Why is there grass going through there? I maybe should have gathered that out beforehand. That's going to be annoying, but I can possibly fix that later. So then what's going to happen is I'm going to have a wall coming across the front here, a doorway in the middle, and walls around the sides obviously, so I'm going to need 5 walls for the back, 2 for each side, that's 9, 14 including ones for the front, and a door frame. So 14 walls and a door frame, and obviously a door, that's the next step. So I'm going to crack on with those and get back to you. So I've finished off the walls to go around the outside, which are weighing me down to make sure I don't click them in the wrong place. That's important. So I'm going to click these around the outside now. Oh, some kind of storms going on in the game. Okay guys, so I just waited for that storm to clear. I don't know why this wall's clipped on the wrong way, but I don't like it, so as much as it hurts me to destroy it, I'm going to, and I've got this spare. I think that's going to be the right way. Yeah, that's it. Let's put it on the same as the other one. Okay, we've got this ceiling. These ceiling pits, I'll grab those in a minute. We've got a door frame that we want to put on. So let's do that next. Okay, like that. it'll match in later when I explain what's going on with it. And a door, which can go straight on like that. So now we've got a door, and the other thing is we've got these ceiling pieces. And these are actually, they're not the Adobe ones. That's not what I want. I want the inventory open. They're not the Adobe ones, they're wooden. The reason they're wooden is, again, one, for aesthetics, and two, because it'll be cool to have a wooden floor. I'm building a second floor on the house, and the outer shell will give me the effect of the Adobe buildings, where you get the temperature protection from the cold. But that'll only be the outer shell, so there's no point having the first floor as the Adobe stuff, considering, because they are really expensive to make. Will it go on the other way? I'd kind of like all these to line up there, like that. Okay, that's cool. So we've got a roof on now. The last thing I want to put in, just for ease, because it's been driving me mad with the little hut over there, is a ramp. And I've not clicked one of these into place before, but I kind of assume that they just go on like that. And I can run straight up. That's excellent. Okay, brill. So we've got the start of a house there. We've got like the porch out the front with the stuff on. Now what my goal is to have a second floor on top, kind of pillars going up like there, maybe there, and the house will like come out the front and kind of have an overlap bit over the top of this smithy stuff. So yeah, I think that's going to look pretty nice. I'm happy with it for now, and it should give us some protection from the temperature in the daytime. I mean, we can check it now actually, because it is hot. If I go in here, I'm going to get a cooling effect. Yeah, I mean, it's not fantastic yet, but it cools us off. Okay guys, I think we're going to call that an end of the episode. If you enjoyed the video or found it useful anyway, I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe to my channel. We'll come back in the next one to improve this building and look at doing the second floor, or for some home improvements. Thanks for watching. Peace.